This video is brought to you by Practical Music Theory for the Rock Guitarist, my new book, which is a comprehensive guide to all aspects of music theory necessary for playing rock guitar. From blues to the cycle of fifths, from understanding and using modes to choosing the right notes for a melodic solo, from pentatonic scales to chord construction and keys. It's all covered in a clear and concise manner. With accompanying video demonstrations, jam tracks and tabs, you'll learn to use the knowledge you gain in accessible ways that make sense for less than the cost of a few guitar lessons. Check out the link in the description for more details. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. Now, there's a guitar you often see hanging on the back wall there that, someone in the live stream a few weeks ago said, you never seem to play that one anymore. What's going on? Have you kind of fallen out with it or something? And, the truth is that I do still play this guitar, this humble little Harley Benton CST 24P90. A bit of a story behind this guitar, which maybe you know already, but if you don't, I'll just summarise it later on in the video. But I do play this guitar a heck of a lot. What I find it's really, really good for is doing classic rock, crunchy power chord rhythm guitar parts. Something about P90s, which this guitar has, just Roswell P90s, no kind of aftermarket upgrades or mods to this. It's exactly as it, kind of left the factory, this guitar. Something about P90s just, I think, suits that kind of thing well, that kind of guitar part. If you record kind of a crunchy power chord riffy sort of thing with humbuckers, then often it sounds great in isolation, and then you put the bass and the drums and the other bits and pieces of the mix around it, and suddenly you're thinking, yeah, I'm not really hearing much of what the bass is doing, and where's that kick drum gone? And then you start having to, high pass filter it and EQ it and stuff, to sort of tame it a little bit. But this guitar, I can just plug it in and, it just does its thing. It's kind of, raucous and shouty enough to have the requisite attitude for that kind of rock rhythm, classic power chord kind of thing, but it's also got enough clarity that it doesn't obscure any other parts of the mix. But there's so much else it can do. So I thought today what we're going to do is make this guitar, once again, the star of the show. Here's a little tune that I knocked together using this guitar, and then I'll tell you the story behind it. And as always, you'll find a full tab for that piece of music in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing it, and a jam track to play along with for yourself. All of that is up on my Patreon page. There's the address. Link in the description, as I'm sure you know by now. $3 or £3 a month gets you access to all of these additional goodies and bits and pieces that go along with these YouTube videos. And a massive, massive thank you to each and every one of you who support me in that, or any of the other ways, all of which are down in the description. Yeah, so when I do a Wednesday viewers question video or a Monday solo analysis video, if either of those things, which inevitably they do, involve a jam track, and if that jam track has, a crunchy rhythm, kind of rock power chordy kind of thing going on, it's this guitar you're hearing. And as you heard there, it does it really rather well. A little bit of housekeeping, by the way, as always, the Blue Guitar Amp 1 Mercury edition for pretty much all of the tones there. For the crunchy power chord stuff that this guitar excels at, it was the vintage channel, and for the cleaner stuff, same channel, but just with the guitar's volume backed off. And then for the shoutier high gain parts, the New X Horseman pedal going into the front end. A plethora, a multitude, an embarrassment of tones that you can get out of this guitar. And the story behind it is that there was a chap who used to come to me for lessons called Michael, and he started off just coming for lessons, and we got to know each other, and he became a really good friend, both to me and my wife, Jackie. When he got wind of the fact that it was Jackie's birthday, he just turned up with a box of chocolates for her on the lesson, which was on his lesson appointment, which was around about the same sort of time. Really, really nice, a true gentleman, Michael. And he loaned me this guitar ages ago to do a review of, which maybe you've seen it. I'll try and dig it out and link to it down in the description. And he loaned me this guitar, and I offered to buy it off him, and he said, "No, don't bother, you can have it." And so this was a gift from Michael, and Michael's having a bit of a rough time of things now. He's got one or two health issues that, get well soon, Michael. You are a gentleman, sir, and this is a fantastic guitar. Pointless me going into all of the kind of weights and measures of this one, because it's several years old. This is one of the ones, I think that these are made in Indonesia now, aren't they? I think this is one of the ones where they were still made in Vietnam. I might be wrong on that, but it certainly says made in Vietnam on the back, whether they still are or whether they're made in Indonesia. Point is, it's old enough that, things like the spec, the neck profile, even the timbers it's made from are going to have changed, evolved, shall we say, over the intervening years. I think these come now with stainless steel frets, don't they? But it's a beautiful playing guitar, and it does, as you heard in that piece of music there, many, many different tones really well. I mean, just with the guitar's volume kind of rolled off a little bit in the middle position. So, yeah, we're in the middle position, both pickups. You get the sweetest blues sound. Neck pickup, same sound. And then, of course, bridge pickup. I think I did a video on this a wee while back where I said it's got a hint of the Telecaster about it, and that is very much the case. And then, of course, crank up the guitar's volume control, and, well, as I say, one of the best rock rhythm guitar sounds that that I've got available to me in this room. It's a tone that, as I say, sits in a mix really rather well. So, that's the video for today. You may think that I don't play this guitar very much these days, but oh dear me, I do. Maybe I should start bringing it more into the limelight, making it more centre stage again. I am a little bit guilty of that. Is like, I'll get a new guitar and, oh, this is fantastic. And then another new guitar and, oh, that's fantastic as well. And I'll go between the two new ones. And then, quite often you forget that there's a few that are sort of, at the back of the queue that have been there a while. But this one, as I say, does make regular sonic appearances, if not visual appearances in videos. And that is very much it for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this little kind of revisit with this fantastic Harley Benton that was, as I say, very generously given to me as a birthday present from my mate Michael. Get well soon, Michael. We're all thinking about you. But that's a video for today. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. And why not drop me a like as well while you're at it. Don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time, where we drink beer and talk about stuff, music, guitars, whatever. It's a great way to kick off the weekend, and I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.